It's the third week in October and it's absolutely stunning on Dartmoor. It just makes you feel at one with the elements. Anyway, sadly, I was going to bring you this week's astrology from Dartmoor, but I'm in the workshop because it is raining. It's an epic week as we have a new moon, and thankfully Mercury is going direct, making life a little bit easier for us all. This is the astrological update for Aries for the week starting the 20th of October. It's a very intense and deep week this week, and it's very important to be clear on which way you want your energy to go. Your energy could be very much a psychic detective this week, delving into the mysteries of life, dealing with your own shadow, clearing out any unwanted baggage, tuning in to the deepest, darkest places of yourself and other people. If you allow the energy to go the other way, you could become paranoid, jealous, obsessive, and all sorts of intense primal emotions that feel somewhat out of your control. So what's the best way to deal with this week? Well, we kick off with the sun shifting signs and a new moon in this position of intensity. Now the new moon is great because it's a new beginning. You can shed the past, you can shed old patterns. And the old pattern that you can shed this time around is all about your primal emotions. When do you feel powerless? How do you respond when you feel powerless? As an Aries myself, with Mars in Aries, I know that feeling powerless is one of our worst things. We can respond in ways we don't want to respond, and we can get hijacked by a sense of feeling powerlessness. This, however, is an illusion, because in fact, we are making ourselves powerless in a situation where we are feeling we might be powerless and disempowering ourselves further by this extreme emotional reaction. So the new moon is saying you can shed that. You can look into yourself, you can take responsibilities for some of the ways you behave when you feel a primal emotion, and you can let it go. And in fact, you can turn that energy and that intensity into more self-analysis and more understanding that sometimes people behave in ways that are not perfect, or people behave in ways where their primal buttons are pressed and it's not necessarily personal. This is fortunate that you're going to understand this, because in the week we have Venus and a 3-planet stellium all in this energy. So it's like, right, this is it, full on. The good news is Mercury, the planet of communication, which has been going retrograde, which has been going backwards, is going direct. Hurrah! And it's going direct in your position of relationships, of finding balance and beauty in the world. So you could take a chill pill on that day and suddenly your communication in relationships is much easier. With Mercury going retrograde, you may have felt you're going over the same old ground, or the past is being dragged up, when now you can focus on the present moment and the future. The other big news of the week for you is Mars, yours and my ruler, is going to be in the position of your career. You have the energy, you have the drive, and you have the passion to really push forward, but avoid arguments at work. Take care, I send you much love, and I'll speak to you soon. I've got a ton of free readings, articles and films on my website, so pop over and visit me, www.michelleknight.com.